Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a team that leads with Alakazam. Alakazam, probably, it's a very interesting Pokemon. It's really squishy, very high attack, has access to the Community Day move of Counter, Fire Punch, and Shadow Ball, which is a really great moveset for the Ultra League, but it's so squishy. So let's see how it does in battle. Let's go ahead and take a look at the teams in the battles. So gonna lead Alakazam into Articuno. Okay, so the counters are doing neutral damage, and the Fire Punches do super effective damage. Alakazam is going to be able to win the race to the charge move, so gets the first shield. Trying to switch out into Suicune, able to catch the Icy Wind. Suicune is very tanky. Looks like they're rocking Ice Beam and Hydro Pump. The Snarls are doing super effective damage to Cresselia, but like they don't make a huge difference, to be honest. Lands the Hydro Pump. That's awesome. All right, not gonna shield. Let's see if there's gonna be a Moonblast. And gonna look to throw another Hydro Pump. Won't KO Cresselia. Let's see if they decide to no shield. They go for the Future Sight, doesn't KO. Gonna go for the Ice Beam. Probably gonna be able to draw a shield, even though they would likely survive this Ice Beam. Oh, no shield. Whoa, okay. Very good counting on the opponent's side. Here comes the Moonblast. Alright, you're gonna farm down the Cresselia. Let's see what's gonna come in. It's gonna be Excadrill. Excadrill gonna take neutral damage from these Dark Pulses, and Excadrill is squishy as well. So straight up just takes the Dark Pulse. Another one's coming through though. And does, oh my gosh, just straight up KOs. They look like they're going for the Articuno play here, which is totally fine. It's gonna let that go. Probably gonna go into Alakazam. Alakazam's gonna be able to. Oh man, these ice shorts are absolutely chunking away at Alakazam. That really shouldn't be the case, but. And gonna look to shield. And then here comes the Fire Punch. Should be enough to KO. It is super effective even after the debuff. The super high attack stat from Alakazam is going to be more than enough to finish off that match, so very well played. Now we're going to go into the next match. Okay, this is interesting. They're both dealing super effective damage to each other, but Lickitung's moveset's better than Alakazam, so gonna switch out into Suicune. See what they do. Looks like they're gonna throw another Body Slam. And then gonna look to throw the Hydro Pump. Okay. Doesn't KO, but now can snarl down, which is quite nice. And then does snarl down. That's great. And then here comes, oh my gosh, what? Is that Crustle? The heck is that? Okay, alright. X-Scissor, Rock Blast. The freak. What's Crustle's role in the meta? Very curious. Is it rocking Fury Cutter or I can't tell. Okay, so Alakazam's in a very good position right now. Not quite at double Fire Punch, but very close to it. So grabs the first shield. Now is going to be able to KO this Escavalier, since Fire Punch is double super effective. And then here comes Crustle, probably going to let this go. It's going to be a Rock Blast. Oh, it is Rock Throw, not Fury Cutter. Okay. Interesting. And then does take out the Crustle. That is a spicy pick right there. Alright, gonna lead Alakazam into Obstagoon. So this is a good matchup. These counters are dealing huge chunks of damage. Here comes Cresselia. Gonna counter switch into a Alolan Muck. So in a very good position right now. Hopefully no attack drop. That would be very annoying. But gonna be able to connect with this Dark Pulse. Cresselia will definitely survive the Dark Pulse, because this is an absolute monster. But they decide to shield. Gonna throw another one. But Cresselia can definitely survive this pretty easily, so... Okay, they double shield, interesting. So it's gonna gonna throw the Future Sight. So Moonblast is actually the better move because it's neutral and Future Sight is resisted. And I believe actually Moonblast actually does more damage than Okay, this is not good because there's a chance that this is they go for the cross chop. And then gonna throw the Fire Punch. This should be almost enough. And then gonna be able to counter down. Very lucky. Here comes Cresselia. This is likely a Moonblast, which would deal neutral damage. Still gonna be able to survive. Is it gonna be able to get to a Shadow Ball? This Alakazam able to get to the Shadow Ball and connect and KO Cresselia. Oh, here comes Snorlax. Okay, this is okay though. Gonna be able to throw the Sludge Wave. Should really bail at this point in time. So gonna let this go. And then come in with Suicune. And the Suicune can just land the Hydro Pump and this is GG. Did they throw an Outrage there? Did I miss that? Sorry, I was stretching. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go into this next match. So this is a good situation still. These counters are dealing super effective damage, has Fire Punch, but can get outpaced to the Rock Slide. But Alakazam in Ultra League can definitely survive a Rock Slide, but they decide to shield anyways. These counters are absolutely chugging away. This Fire Punch would be more than enough to KO. So let's see whether or not they want to take the shield advantage or the energy. Okay, they switch out into Giratina. This is a Dragon Breath Giratina, which actually is not as good of a situation. I'm going to throw the Dark Pulse. It's going to deal super effective damage to Giratina. Decide to let it go. Not a wonderful situation, to be honest. Probably going to overfarm just a little bit. And then throw. Oh my gosh, well, the overfarm was too much, but very nice overcharge by the opponent. Gonna throw the Dark Pulse right away. Looks like someone's already saying congrats on the win, but it's not quite over yet. Okay, gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Let's see if this Lapras does. Shields, it's a good shield. And then very nice switch to catch the Surf. And then here comes Melmetal. This is gonna be this will be really close. This will be a very close match. Unfortunately, without Bubble Beam, can't do like a low damage move and potentially farm down. Goes for the Ice Beam. Needs to connect with this Hydro Pump. Let's see if this is... Oh man, I'm not sure that was an undercharge or if that's actually how much damage it does. And And then here comes Alakazam, able to survive with 1 HP and take out the Lapras. GG. Alright, gonna go against Shady. So this is a good situation. Obviously the counter's doing quite a bit of damage. Here comes Shadow Snorlax. Shadow Snorlax took quite a bit of damage from the counters, but also dealt a lot of damage with those super effective licks. I think Hydro Pump makes a lot of sense because a lot of times people don't like to shield their Snorlax. Oh man, able to connect with the Ice Beam right before the Snorlax is going to get a Body Slam, presumably. It's enough to KO Snorlax. Oh, they come in with... Oh man, they come with Venusaur. This is a... could be worse. Could be worse. These Frenzy Plants are going to deal resisted damage, but still chunk away pretty well. And then the switch out into Alakazam. Gonna throw the Fire Punch. Which does a little bit less than I thought it would do, actually, to be honest. Imagine this Registeel shields eventually. I don't know. Get a shield. Good shield. Gonna be able to get back this shield from Venusaur since it almost has a Fire Punch ready. And then can like definitely just safely switch to Alolan Muck and Sludge Wave it. Catches the Frenzy Plant. Okay. Looks like gonna choose to go double Dark Pulse. Kind of a risky play here. I guess the guaranteed damage is better than no damage at all. And then this Alakazam should be able to safely get to the Fire Punch for the KO. Alright, GG. Alright, we're gonna go into the next match. This is not good. Let's see what they decide to do. They go into Suicune, which I think is a really good safe switch. Ice Beam, Hydro Pump's really nice. And then here comes Escavalier. Probably not going to shield this Hydro Pump. Let's see though. Does not shield the Hydro Pump. Drillin doesn't KO here. Suicune is so tanky. Gonna be able to throw off the Ice Beam. Grabs a shield. Gonna get countered down though. Is okay though. Could come either one. I kind of like Alakazam better, but I'm gonna go into Alolan Muck. Unfortunately, has to shield the Drill Run, or else it would do super effective damage to the Alolan Muck, which should be able to snarl down, which it has. Okay, here comes Giratina. Very interesting move. Alright, gonna throw the first Dark Pulse, one Snarl off the second one. And then here comes Cresselia. Okay. Yeah, this team is very weak to Alolan Muck in the back. Or in the back and basically the last two Pokemon that we're still battling. Gonna switch out into Alakazam. Could tank a Moonblast, which it is going to. And then I expect the counter down, then the Shadow Ball into Giratina. Probably gonna shield one more time. Unless this Giratina comes back and surprise beats the Giratina. But it should be in a very good position right now. Here comes the Shadow Ball. This is going to be enough to... Well, is this going to be enough to KO? No, actually, not even close. To be honest, well, that was not good. I thought it actually would do a little bit more damage. Yeah. So this Alolan Muck is actually in a pretty terrible situation right now. Very unlikely to get to the Dark Pulse, and that's going to be a GG. Alright, gonna lead Alakazam into Melmetal. Okay, they're gonna switch out into Gyarados. A little bit slow on the switch. Gonna switch out into Suicune. Suicune gonna be able to tank the Hydro Pump pretty well, but they're probably gonna throw the Crunch. No stab, not that good of a move either. Not the worst move, to be honest, but this Ice Beam would deal neutral damage, so that's shield. And then here comes another Ice Beam. And then here comes another Ice Beam, probably attempting to try to farm down. A little bit too aggressive. Okay, gonna go straight up for the farm down. That's pretty crazy. This is not really a great situation. Hoping that this is a Crunch and not a Hydro Pump. And it is a Crunch. And then gonna look to Snarl down. Very nice. Here comes Melmetal. Dark Pulse is gonna do a pretty decent chunk. Goes for the Rock Slide. And they're gonna be able to KO this Melmetal. Likely. Let's see, it's actually probably pretty close. No, it's more than enough. And then here comes Giratina, this Shadow Claw variant. So should be okay. Especially since able to land the Shadow Ball. And then here comes the Shadow Claw down, and they're gonna be able to Dark Pulse, and this is gonna be more than enough to take out the Giratina. Alright, we're gonna go into this next match. Okay, this is not good for Alakazam. Gonna immediately switch out into Giratina. Not Giratina. To Suicune. Here comes the Crunch, doesn't do that much. So this is a pretty decent situation. Gonna throw likely over 100 energy, but that's quite alright. It's not that much energy wasted. And gonna be able to land the second Ice Beam, so very nice. And able to take out the Gyarados. Here comes Snorlax. Snorlax probably gonna try to lick down. So very nice. Gonna be able to land this Hydro Pump, which is gonna do a decent amount of damage to Snorlax. That actually did a lot of damage. Alright. Could go either what? Could go. Oh man, okay. I probably would shield this, considering the first one was a bait. They're very unlikely to bait. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Okay. Well, Alakazam, take it home. Take it home. Alright, this is not good. This is basically a no-win situation. Even if you double bait, I don't think there's a way to win this. And yeah, this is not good at all. Swabber just way too spammy. Gonna probably be able to draw this last shield. And then here comes the Shadow Ball. And that's going to be... Is that going to be enough? It is enough. And Alakazam able to take that match. Actually a little bit surprising. Well, I guess they did land the double bait, so that was pretty handy. And we're going to go into the next match. Not the worst situation, I guess. It's not that bad. Obviously, Moonblasters are going to hurt. So we're going to shield the first Moonblast. Can definitely tank a Moonblast. And then gonna switch out into Suicune, save that energy for later. Oh my gosh, Grass Knot. Okay, well, it doesn't do that much damage. And we're gonna throw the Hydro Pump. Everyone thinks it's gonna be a Bubble Beam, but Hydro Pump gonna come through, dude. Does a decent amount of damage. Another probably can just barely survive this Grass Knot. Oh, okay. Maybe expecting the shield. That's kind of weird. And gonna throw the Ice Beam. Let's see if it draws a shield from Cresselia. It does. That's good. And I don't know. Okay, gonna throw the Grass Knot. That makes sense. Could go either way. Man, this thing had a lot of energy. Alright, they're gonna switch out into Charizard. Gonna look to throw the Dark Pulse. No shield. And then gonna throw another Dark Pulse. This Charizard does have to KO, but it really needs to get out of there. Gonna throw the Shadow Ball into Charizard. Does take it out. And we're gonna see the Alolan Muck versus Alakazam. This is not okay. Let's see how this match is gonna go. Obviously really bad, but this okay, there's some sacking opportunities though. Okay, I think it has to farm down. I think that's the play. Oh, they go for the Grass Knot and the Moonblast, which actually probably much better for the Alolan Muck. Probably one. Okay, I was gonna say one Dark Pulse and then evaluate, because there probably just be 2 Dark Pulses. Looks like 2 Dark Pulses would have been enough, but very likely to survive this unless it's like a Gunk Shot or something. But the safer play, in my opinion, probably would have been double Dark Pulse. But is able to take out the opposing Muck. Very nice job. And very impressive showing of Alakazam. Kind of what I presumed. Really great moveset, very squishy. I actually think that Suicune was actually the MVP of this battle, of this matches. But I do think Fire Punch and Shadow Ball plus counter is a really great combination. It was able to even beat Swampert with a slight energy advantage, and was able to play it quite well. So thank you very much for setting these battles. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next video.